Hey YouTube, what's going on, you guys? I'm here today with another cigarette review. Today we're going to do the Marlboro Black 100s. But before I get into the actual review of the cigarette, I wanted to talk about packed and unpacked cigarettes. Uh, Packed or unpacked, they're both good methods of smoking for different occasions. When I'm just ready to smoke, I just got a fresh pack of cigarettes. Normally I won't pack them and I'll just smoke one, and then after I'm smoking that one, I'll be packing the rest of them so that I have the rest of them packed. But I'm gonna start with the with packing the cigarettes, and this is a little bit of a how to pack the cigarettes. You would take it, put it on the back part of your wrist here, and you just want to hit it, and then you want to turn it to get the other end of cigarettes down there, and then there you go, you got your pack. You can see a little bit of paper there. I didn't pack them extremely hard because I like them to be just a little bit of paper there before I get to tasting the tobacco for the review, so that I'll be able to tell you what kind of a taste you get off of the paper, if it's a burnt copy or if you taste the tobacco the whole way through the cigarette. But packed cigarettes, they're better for people who thump ashes really hard, because if you thump ashes really hard on an unpacked cigarette, the flame on the cigarette will fall off, and then you have to relight, and after a relight, the cigarette normally doesn't taste as good because you've interrupted the smoking process. So normally I pack my cigarettes because I'm a pretty hard thumper of ashes, and I don't like to have to do a relight on my cigarette because it normally alters the taste a little bit. So yeah, that's just my little thing on packed or unpacked cigarettes. I'm a packed kind of guy. So now we're going to get into the actual review here, and this is the Marlboro Black 100s again. And that was a nice body on that cigarette there. You saw a nice big white cloud of smoke, very dense. I'm getting a mild flavor off of this cigarette. It's I meant to show you the tobacco, but here it is. It's a brighter, looks dark there, but it's really a bright, mild looking tobacco in there, and it smokes the way it looks. It looks mild, and it's a darker kind of taste it has to it. It has a deep menthol taste in it, and I really like that about this cigarette. Well, you see this cigarette here is burning kind of funny. Burnt a hole in there, but other than that, it's kind of burning nicely. You see there's the black tar shit, that I talk about. And so now I'm just going to check it in my upper lungs to see what kind of kick I get there, see what's going to happen with my throat if anything bothers me. It shouldn't, because it's a really nice mild cigarette. It's not overwhelming, it's not real hard, it's a nice smooth cigarette like most Marlboros are. And these are Marlboros. You have the Philip Morris logo there, the Surgeon General's warning on that side, and then you have this other bullshit over here. Yeah, I like that. I got a nice menthol taste in the back of my throat. It was real smooth going down, real smooth coming back up. I really enjoy this cigarette. These and the Marlboro, they were the Marlboros that I had in the green pack that were in my second review. If you haven't seen it, go check that review out. I really like those. Those smoke like Newports, and these smoke like Newports as well. But the only thing I can see about this cigarette is it doesn't have, the Newports have a little green line down in the filter because there's tobacco still down in there, and this one has, I don't know if you can, there it is, it has the folded over paper. You see there, that folded over paper, that's where the tobacco ends, and I don't really like that in a cigarette because I don't get as much tobacco as if I would if I had bought a pack of Newports. But I did buy a pack of Newports. Whenever I do my reviews, I try to get the pack that I'm going to review and then have a pack of Newports, so that if I don't like the ones that I'm reviewing, I still have something to smoke. But I like these cigarettes. It's just that I wish they had that they had more tobacco in the actual cigarette. So now I'm gonna check it down deep in my lungs and hold it for a 10 count and see if there's any kick or anything that bothers me down there. See what kind of a different taste we get off of it. It's a real nice cigarette, real heavy menthol after that inhale there. I really enjoy this cigarette. This is not the first one I smoked. I did a first take of this, but I had to delete it because I didn't like the way it came out. And you see the filters getting a little bit darker there. On the last cigarette I smoked, the filter kind of crushed in on me, kind of fell apart. Wasn't glued down as well, but this one is holding up a lot better. But you see, I think it's coming up a little bit there in the corner. And yeah, but other than that, it's really good. Let me relight. Oh, wait. Kind of went out on me there. I don't know why. So I'm gonna check this cigarette down deep one more time and see if it's the same. It has a nice aroma out of the nose, a nice mild tobacco taste. This kind of tastes like Turkish tobacco, kind of like something that you would find in a premium cigar, which makes this cigarette really good. And there's the filter there. After a kind of hard draw, you see the filter starts to kind of fall apart. It's not glued down as well as the other Marlboros that I've smoked, but you know, I guess it's a preference type of thing. I don't like for my filter to fall apart and get all loose on me because it makes it a little bit tougher for me to smoke it. But it's, other than that, it's a really good cigarette. So for the body, I'm gonna go ahead and give that about an 8 out of 10 for the body. Well, an 8.5, 8.7 out of 10. Really nice big body on it. I've had better, but this one has a nice big body on it. Has nice aroma. So for aroma, taste, and smell, I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. I really enjoy it. But for the overall cigarette, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because that filter, that's a real big thing for me. That's a huge part of the review for me because I don't like for my cigarettes to fall apart. I like for them to be made well. I really look for quality in my cigarettes because I enjoy smoking, and I want a cigarette that holds up, and these really aren't holding up. I guess they're just not, the filters aren't glued down as well, and I flick pretty hard, so that's also giving me issues because that's tearing the filter on it. But it's still a nice cigarette, nice menthol. It has a little bit of a dry taste to it to me, kind of dry tobacco towards the end. Oh shit. Yeah. So for the overall cigarette, I'm gonna give the overall cigarette about an 8 out of 10. It was really nice, but the filter fell apart on me. I got a little bit of a dry, burnt copy paper type of taste towards the end of that cigarette. But they're really nice. Would I buy them again? Over Newports, probably not because I'm a Newport smoker, but I believe they were cheaper than the Newports. So if I'm on a budget and these are the only thing available, yeah, I'll take them. They were really nice, and I think I'm gonna smoke another one because I feel like chain smoking today, or right now, anyways. It was a really good cigarette. And while I'm smoking here, you know, I just need something to talk about, so I'm going to go on a little rant here about what's going on in Alabama, about this smoking law. And here in Alabama, you have to be 19 years old to buy a pack of cigarettes, when I know in the majority of the other states in the United States, you have to be 18. So I don't understand why you have to be 19 here in Alabama, when at 18 you can sign up and go to war, but you can't have a cigarette. At 18, I believe you can make an informed decision about what you want to do with your body, what you want to do with your health. And if people want to smoke, they should be allowed to smoke. I thought this was a free country. I don't understand what's the difference between 18 and 19. What in that year am I going to feel differently about smoking? If somebody wants to smoke, they're going to smoke, and you can't stop them. You can't stop people from doing what they want to do. You know, I'm 17 and I smoke cigarettes, and they're not an issue for me to get, because you see I have a whole pack here, so it's no trouble for me to get it. But I'm just saying, why do I have to wait a whole another year when people my age, 17, are getting ready to be 18, who will be able to go into a store and buy a pack of cigarettes? Why can't I buy a pack of cigarettes here in Alabama? Everywhere else, no one else has a problem with 18-year-olds smoking, but here in Alabama, I guess this is a nanny state, and the government has to tell us what we will and won't do. And I'm personally, I don't give a shit what the government says. If I want to smoke my damn cigarettes, I'm going to smoke my fucking cigarettes. I don't know who's going to stop me. You can try, but I don't think you'll succeed, because I'm smoking now. But yeah, I just wanted to go on a little rant there about having to be 19 to be able to go into a store and buy a pack of cigarettes, when that's absolute bullshit. So I'm going to let you guys go ahead and go on with your day. Marlboro Black 100's overall review, 8 out of 10, very good cigarette. Nice, smooth, mellow cigarette. The filter falls apart a little bit at the end, you get a burnt copy paper taste. You really can't get a full flavor off the tobacco how I expected, because I saw a lot of other good reviews that were favorable. I would say it's a really good cigarette, but it's kind of a budget type cigarette. That's the only thing I would smoke if I was on a budget. I'd pick up a pack of these. But if I had the money at the time to get the Newports, I would probably get the Newports over these, just for the stronger filter. But these have a nice menthol taste to it, so if you're looking for a good menthol cigarette, those would be it. So have a nice day, YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.